Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. My name is Daniel, also known as Witch Hats, and in the last episode, which I uploaded on Christmas, we had a very not cheery time. We found out a bunch of stuff about Kamoshida's abuses, and it culminated in us having a conversation with An Takamaki about how she's kind of like being... It's like being coerced into unsavory things by Kamoshida because he's threatening to take her friend off of the volleyball team, which is pretty bad. That's bad. We don't want that happening. But unfortunately, we couldn't really get anyone to spill the beans. So if you remember, Morgana gave us an offer of figuring out a way to use the other world, the metaverse, to take care of Kamoshida. But he also said that might kill Kamoshida, so Ryuji's like, yeah, we're not down for that. So, Ryuji said he was gonna figure out a way for us to get back at Kamoshida without taking up Morgana on that offer, but, I mean, this is a Persona game. I think you guys know where this is going. So, without further ado, let's go to bed. Stealing Kamoshida's distorted desires. Can we really do it? Anyway, I should get some sleep. And let's sleep. And the day rolls over.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I can't believe Suzui-senpai missed such an important meeting. I wonder what happened. Mr. Kamoshida asked to see her. You know, I've been hearing rumors about Mr. Kamoshida and Suzui-senpai staying late. She always shows up to meetings, though. It's weird she wasn't at the one yesterday. It seems like something is already happening, which is not ideal. Not ideal.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are three branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary. This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind?
Morgana, what are you doing in my desk? How come the person behind me can't see you?
No matter how much thinking you do, there's only one option. You'd be better off just listening to me.
Dude, we don't want to accidentally kill Kamoshida. Don't talk. You sound like meowing.
Did I just hear a cat just now?
No. I'm just, really hungry. That was my stomach. It's
Meow!
It's a medical condition.
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby?
Definitely not on my desk.
Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
Wait, are you talking to the cat? I don't think that's gonna work. It's no use. I can't think of any other way. Dude, concentrate on class, man. I can't deal with that shit right now. I mean, what are we gonna do about Kamoshida? Do we just gotta go along with what that cat says? Oh, that damn furball.
If you only knew I'm reading this too.
Yeah, why are you reading my text messages? Why are you in my desk?
Hey, what's that?
The hallway?
Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
What?
Suzui?
They're looking out into the hallway. How can they see anything?
Shiho? For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey! Stay in your seats! Do not step foot outside of this room!
Dude, you do realize what's going on, right?
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! Shio Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san? Let's go look.
Well, that's not good. Well, that's definitely not good.
She jumped! She jumped!
Calm down! Back to your seats!
No!
Oh dear. Well, when too many people feel helpless because of one person's manipulations. Hey, what's going on? We should head to the courtyard too. When too many people feel, or when one person feels really miserable about a single person's abuse, and they feel like they can't do anything about it. Hey, I've got to get past here. Huh? Don't push me. Sorry, coming through. When too many people feel... Well, when one person feels too helpless, or when there's a lot of people that all feel helpless, and one of them is particularly vulnerable, or just is in a particularly bad state of mind, it can sometimes feel like there aren't other options. And as not as sad as that is, I mean, we like to think that, oh, there's easy answers. It's like, oh, just don't kill yourself, it'll get better, work through it. But it's like, that's not always what a person is going to be thinking, especially when they're suffering that on that level for that long every day. And yeah, this pretty much escalated to the highest possible worst case scenario could have. Hey, I've got to get past here. Huh? Don't push me. This same thing happened. Same conversation. Where are we going? Out this way? This is the front of the school. Not that way. Sorry, I was distracted with talking, and now, I don't know exactly... Out of the way, man, please. Okay. I guess we just have to, like, yell at them enough and they'll move out of the way and we can get through. I guess this is the way out? Nope, those are stairs. Oh, here we go. And now we're out in the courtyard, and that's not good.
Class is still in session.
Shio! What the hell's wrong with these people?
We need someone to go with her. Are there any teachers around?
I'm not in charge of her class, though.
Well, we should leave this to Principal Kobayakawa.
I'll go!
Please hurry!
Shio... Why?
On. I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore.
Shio? Huh? Kamoshida? No! Shio!
Volleyball team.
The paparazzi comes!
Return to your classrooms at once!
That guy... Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird?
A little bit. He definitely knows something.
We're gonna make him talk this time.
Ryuji, you might want to not... I mean, last time you were pretty not tactful. Leave this one to me. Yeah, I'll go first.
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
That hurts! Why'd you run like that, huh? I didn't run. She jumped and tried to kill herself! Leave me alone.
Yeah, dude, you're not really helping. Do you know something?
He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked either. Suzui. She was called out by Mr. Kamoshida!
Oh, shit.
Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too, to the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them.
Yeah, that's just not even cool.
So the physical punishment thing was for real.
It wasn't even like he was trying to justify it. He was just, I'm in a bad mood, so I'm gonna hit you. That's...
Yesterday, he called Suzui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything.
And that probably has something to do with the conversation we had with An.
Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been...
Because remember,
worse than usual.
An was having an argument with Kamoshida, and that didn't end well. I mean, can't really blame An for making the decision she did. It was between that or, you know, letting him take full advantage of her.
He didn't... That son of a bitch!
Morgana looked like he wanted to say something to Mishima, but Mishima wouldn't have been able to hear him. I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr. Kamoshida's probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor. Ryuji, no! Ryuji? Like, we can do this tactfully, man. Second floor. All we have to do is just not... He went into the PE faculty office. Dude, how can you see that? You're behind the corner. Let's hurry. We have to go after him. Like, I could see it, but, like, we weren't looking around the corner at all. Also, Ryuji, don't get us expelled.
Huh?
Oh, no.
You bastard! The hell did you do to that girl?
What are you talking about?
You have no tact, Ryuji. Like, yeah, Kamoshida is a total ass, but...
Don't play dumb with me!
Oh, dear.
That is enough!
What you did wasn't coaching.
Well, I mean, Mishima's here to back us up, but...
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do?
And there it is.
We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement?
And here we see all of Kamoshida's ugliness rearing its head. He doesn't have to hold back with students, he has full control over them. There's nothing any of us can do about it, and as he said, we don't have concrete proof.
There's no chance of her getting better, I hear. Oh, the poor girl.
No. That can't be. Goddamn!
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
Yeah, he's just not even making any... He's not even trying to hide it anymore. He knows there's nothing we can do to him without him coming out looking like he was basically assaulted by 3 students, and that's it.
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch!
We don't have any recourse right now. Seriously, man.
Why are you stopping me?
Dude, like, we need to calm down and think this through.
But still!
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me?
Because that's exactly what you want us to do right now.
Oh, you can. But of course you can. Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
We didn't even do anything. I mean, we accused you of stuff, but...
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim, but you leaked his criminal records, didn't you?
That was totally you. I already heard about it.
It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Mishima? He told me to do it. I had no choice.
Yep. Yep. It was Mr. Kamoshida all along. He was the one who told Mishima to post everything on the internet, and, well, now I have this bad reputation, but furthermore, we're all gonna get expelled.
Now, are we finished here? You're all expelled. You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
And now that he's being challenged, his response is trying to crush everything that we are. That's what he's always done. He's crushed his opposition.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this!
Same thing happened with the coach that apparently used to coach the track team. He stood up to Mr. Kamoshida, and Kamoshida broke Ryuji's leg and got him fired. But we do have one course of action left, and when we take it, he'll be eating his words.
Huh? Oh, right! We have that!
Huh? Have you lost your minds? I don't understand what garbage like you are thinking, but go ahead and try. All you can do is wait for your disposal, though.
We can't waste any time. We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole!
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires.
Although, in my experience, that typically involves beating people up.
Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have. Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
See, I don't think that's the right response, but I can understand where Ryuji's coming from, and honestly, we don't have any other options. And also, I played this game before, and he doesn't suffer a mental shutdown.
And you?
There's no other way. Also,
There
we'll be
you have
fine.
it.
We have plot armor, after all. We're the good guys.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard? You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled?
Oh, crap.
Everyone's talking about it.
That asshole's at it again.
Oh man, he's spreading more rumors. Now he's spreading rumors that he's already trying to spread the rumors that we're getting expelled.
So you came all this way to tell us that?
Ryuji, don't worry, I talked to An. She's cool.
If you're going to deal with Kamoshida, let me in on it too.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. You don't have a persona.
I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
Though I can understand that.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
But it does! Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That was harsh.
We can't take her somewhere like that.
I mean, Ryuji does have a point here, like, it was dangerous enough for him to be on his own. We saw what happened. He did awaken to a persona, but if he hadn't...
I hope that she doesn't torment herself over this. When it comes down to it, women don't hesitate.
Morgana, you just wanted her there because you think she looks cute.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
Because if you remember, Morgana was the one who was, like, drooling over himself when,
The moment we cross over, we'll treat each other like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Oh man, Phantom Thieves. But if you remember, Morgana was the one who was all like... he was the one drooling over himself when, like, the Kamoshida's version of On showed up, so...
Huh? Phantom thieves?
Those who covertly sneak in and stylishly steal treasure. That is what we become.
So, we're the good guys, but we're gonna become thieves. Not bad. Not bad at all.
That sounds kind of cool. So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and castle. Then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work? Someone make it?
It doesn't really matter.
True. There's no point in thinking about it now.
Yeah, Igor probably wouldn't want you thinking about his nose. I mean...
We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Let's go.
They really are going to do something.
Oh man.
They're doing something on their phone? A name... school? Huh?
All right, time to bust on through.
Heck yeah!
What is this?
Oh no!
Takamaki?
That voice. Sakamoto? And are you...
Yes. Yes, I am you.
Why are you here?
I mean, not literally you. That would be the protagonist of the last game, but,
How should I know?
Oh man.
What's going on? Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
Oh man, look at Morgana's eyes right there. Oh, yep.
I see. Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person who uses it, it stands to reason it'll pull anyone nearby.
I feel like more people would have been pulled by. We weren't that deep in that alleyway. It was kind of
For real?
right outside of our school.
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
Yep, this is how we've used the school.
Anyways, you gotta leave.
Oh man, Ryuji, are you still with that?
No!
She's already here. We might as well show off a little.
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
She hasn't even seen her personas yet.
No way! It talked? Oh my god, it's a monster cat!
Yep.
Monster?
You better explain what's going on! I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her. But how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
I mean, I feel bad, but like, she doesn't have a persona, so she's not gonna be able to defend herself if shadows attack.
What are you...
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
You guys, seriously? Ah!
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
Because you live in this world?
Shut up. Ah, jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An. The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it?
Sounds good.
We're counting on you, Joker.
Alright.
Joker? That a nickname?
Oh, right, I haven't been called that yet.
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid phantom thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace.
Yeah, I mean, if this is Kamoshida's cognitive world, constantly yelling, "Hey Ryuji," will probably make Kamoshida wake up in the middle of the night, you know, growling about Ryuji being an asshole or something.
It's just a precaution.
I don't know, I'd imagine that's how it works.
So, why is he Joker?
Because it's a cool name.
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength.
Aha, that makes sense. Not bad.
It's settled then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be... let's see... Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
Fine. Why not Skull then?
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull! What do we do about this one's codename?
Anything's good, really.
How about Mona?
Well, if Joker thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it.
Alright, Mona.
Alright. From here on out, we're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those codenames from now on.
I'm sure it won't be difficult at all to seamlessly blend that in.
Alright!
Right, Ryuji? I mean, Skull. Alright, let's go nab this treasure thing. Dashing. While in Phantom Thief form, you can dash by holding the R2 button as you move around. This will help you traverse a palace quickly, but be careful while dashing, you will be more easily spotted by enemies. You move pretty fast as it is, so I almost never use this. Like, it's just... I mean, look how... Like, I mean, I guess you do the move a little bit slower, but, like... That's not much faster, and... I just kind of forgot that that was even a thing I could do.
Yeah!
Looks like they don't know about this way in yet. Joker, Skull, are you ready? Let's go. But I mean, since this game kind of promotes you to be a little bit more careful about what you're doing, it's kind of... You kind of don't need to dash half the time.
Whoa!
Hey, look, ain't that... Those intruders the other day were quite entertaining. However, I can't allow that trash to ransack my castle. Strengthen the security. Kill them on sight. I'll reward whoever brings me their heads. Praise be to King Kamoshida. Death to the intruders. And all that jazz.
Okay.
Hey Mona, can't we just beat the crap out of him and call it a day? Look at those soldiers, idiot. It'd be suicide. And I'm sure you don't want a repeat of last time. Besides, don't you want him to confess his sins? There's no point beating him up. We need to steal his materialized desires. The treasure in all red letters. Fine, so where is it? It has to be somewhere in the depths of this castle.
Okay, let's go.
Let's infiltrate further and while he's out there. Alright. So it looks like we can't go that way, and this is the only way to go. And there's a dude right there.
Damn it.
There's a guard over here too. What do you want to do? Should we kick its ass? Hold on. This might be a good opportunity to teach you something. Alright, Joker, are you ready to take it down? Well, let's go.
Remember how I taught you hold-ups and all-out attacks? I'll teach you their practical use now.
Sounds
There's
good.
another use for hold-ups, besides simply defeating enemies.
Oh man.
Shadows are beings born from people's hearts, so naturally they can talk too. In other words, you can communicate with them. Get it?
Yep.
If you talk to them when they're cornered, they might offer money or items since they don't want to die.
So we can mug people.
In fact, talking has a better chance of scoring something great, as opposed to just offing them. Well then, let's do the first step. Knock all the enemies down and do a hold-up.
Pretty easy considering they're weak to gun.
They're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
Alright. Seriously, you guys are the intruders that King Kamoshida was talking about? It can't get worse than this. What are you gonna do with me? Give me some money? Huh? So you'll let me live if I just give you money?
Well, something along those lines. Now let it be money or items. Just cough it up.
Sorry.
But this happened so suddenly, I actually don't have anything on me. I usually do though, you know?
Well, wait, what? This isn't how I was planning this to go.
Damn it, Morgana.
Anyway, it can't be helped if that's the case. Time for you to go to hell.
For real?
Wait.
Sorry, but we're in a hurry.
Come on!
No, wait up. Can we work something out? Don't kill me, please. Won't you let me go? I'll let you go. To hell. Oh, sorry, but that sounded really lame. That was the best one-liner you could come up with? I see cheesy stuff like that all the time too, though. I guess I'm more like you than I thought. Whoa, I feel different. Something's happening.
What the? What's going on?
Cool.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I don't belong just to King Kamoshida. I'm an existence that drifts about in the sea of humanity's souls. My real name is Pixie.
I am thou art I.
And that's what our persona said when it awakened, so I'm Pixie. From now on, I'll live on inside your heart. And we assert ourselves as the most badass one of the
What was that
bunch.
just now? What happened?
So yeah, if you hold up an enemy, you can get stuff from them, including themselves. But as you can see, you don't get as much like end rewards. But usually the rewards you get are more than that.
For real?
What the hell was that about? The enemy got sucked into Joker's mask. I have no idea. I wasn't expecting that either. Guys. Crap, they noticed us. It seems that I sense a new possibility within me stemming from the previous battle. Changing personas. Akira's potential allows him to hold multiple personas. As such, you can freely change which persona you have summoned. When you change your persona, your stats, elemental affinities, and available skills will change to match the persona you selected. While in the persona menu, press the R1 button or the L1 button to change personas. Outside battle, press the triangle button, then select persona to change. You may normally change personas whenever you like, but during battle you can only change personas once per turn. Alright, so we can change our personas, and there we go. If you remember, these guys are actually weak to Zio, because that's what Ryuji was using against them before. So we can get a special hit on them.
Is that the shadow from earlier?
Totes.
Don't tell me.
That was
Did you
a
take in the
weird...
shadow's appearance and powers as a persona?
My brain kind of like fizzled out. That was weird. I'm sorry about that. I was gonna say totally, but then I was like, hey, what if I say totes instead? And that came out, so that's embarrassing. Don't tell me. Did you take in the persona? He said that out loud.
Persona! Ravage!
There we go. And I'm actually gonna do that again.
Yeah, fine.
So that's your move, then. I guess I'll talk first. I'll decide if I'm gonna help you after. I gotta say, you've been a pretty inconsiderate host. You ought to show more hospitality. Couldn't you at least make me a cup of tea or something? Hell, that'd be real polite. Sorry, I don't have any. What, am I irritating you? Fine, maybe you don't have tea. Do you at least have any booze? What, is it fun for you or something to take out an old guy like me? You don't look that old. If you ask me, it's more fun to go chasing after young ladies, but... you dirty old man. Ah, shut up. I'm not looking for a sermon from a kid like you. I like that way of thinking. Hey, I can't believe it. I remember now. I'm no shadow from this place. I used to be living in that there sea of the human soul. Accents are weird when they're written down. From now on, call me Vicorn. No need for honorifics, sonny. I'm also not going to be reading any more of these because, honestly, you saw how long that took. That was dumb.
Holy! Does that mean you can wield multiple personas?
Pretty much.
Dude!
Hey Mona, what was that about? What did Joker do? He sealed the enemy's appearance and powers into his mask, and made it his new persona. I've never seen anyone do that before. Didn't even know it was possible. Is this good?
What did you say?
Of course it is. Only one heart exists per person, so normally a person can only have one persona. But this is incredible. That ability will give us a huge advantage in battle. Alright, try to do that even more if the opportunity arises. You better help out too, Skull.
Alright!
Hell yeah, we'll hold up every last one of them up. Alright, during a hold-up, you can negotiate with any enemy shadow. If you succeed in the negotiation, you may sometimes gain a new persona. The decision between defeating your foes quickly with all-out attacks, or negotiating to gain personas or other rewards will be a crucial one. Haha, I like you even more now. I really do have someone special on my hands. So Morgana seems to have plans for us, and also... there's a door in here. Yeah, so... oh, wait, I should probably explain. Personas. It's going to be explained to us more, but, as you saw, we can hold multiple personas. That's because our first persona, if you see here... Oh, well, I should have probably... Our first persona is of the Fool Arcana, and the Fool... Well, the Fool is an interesting Arcana because it'll basically be explained to you, but basically it's kind of like... well, the name Joker is actually really appropriate because the ability we have is actually called the Wild Card, and as such, where's this guy going? He's going that way.
I'll reveal your true form.
As such, we can use multiple personas, and that's kind of pretty standard for the Persona games. All the Persona protagonists have had the Wild Card ability. I believe these people are weak to... what was it? Was it gun, or was it gun and physical? Oh, wait, no, these aren't the Pixies. I don't know why I was thinking these were the Pixies. I think these guys are weak to something I don't have. Alright, whatever. I'll just miss. And then I'll use guard, because nope, never mind. I don't know why I was thinking they were weak to wind. I do not remember any of these lower level personas and what they're weak to. Which does imply that I remember what, like, higher level personas are weak to, which I cannot guarantee that I do. So.
One enemy remaining. This is the last
Oh wait, you should probably not use SP. You should probably conserve that.
Nice work, team.
Yeah, we could have captured some of them, and... Oh, I should also mention, well, I'll mention it later when we actually see it, because then it'll actually be relevant. Where are you?
I'll reveal your true form.
And if these are more...
Now's our chance to
Oh, I don't have you yet. But I also... No, wait, I do have your weakness. So I'm just gonna try to... Oh, I guess I'm just gonna knock you down with my gun. Yeah, so, you can knock people down with their gun even if they're not weak to gun. Which, like, you can just get a critical, and guns can give you a higher chance of critical, so... Yeah, then let's talk, ho! We're on the same wavelength. Think about it, ho. What do you want with me, ho? Hee-ho. Oh, now I know. By the way, he says ho after every sentence. He's not calling us a ho. That's just the, See, he's Jack-O-Lantern, and Jack-O-Lantern and, Jack Frost, they're called the Jack Brothers. Jack Frost is more like Atlas's mascot, and Jack-O-Lantern is his brother, so, like, and their catchphrase is hee-ho, so. That's pretty much, what, you got me, man. I know we've come all this way, but I've decided to stay. Why am I still reading this? Let's see. Alright, there we go. Flattery is the only option. I'm not a shadow here. I live in the sea of the human heart. I'm Jack-o'-lantern. There we go. Got Jack-o'-lantern. Gain the Jack-o'-lantern mask.
New mask, Joker.
Yeah, I did. I did not capture those mandrakes earlier, and now I'm going to...
Show me your true form.
And you're a bicorn, so I do not care. Actually, I should probably not. Let me see. Do I have anything? What do you have? Only physical? Okay. If you guys only have physical, then I don't have to worry about any one in particular. I guess I'm just gonna... Why did I do that? I'll just attack you. And you do not have anything weak. I had Zeo, but I have as much MP as SP rather as Ryuji, so I guess it really didn't matter. I could have checked that. Also, by the time he was hit, Ryuji probably could have taken them out with the sword, but you know, I purposely waited until Ryuji got to him, so I didn't want to feel.
He was really weak.
Oh man, a treasure chest. And a silver dagger, and I do believe that is better than what I have now. It is, in fact. It is the same accuracy and higher attack. This is how weapons work in this game. They have 2 ratings, accuracy and attack. They're pretty straightforward. You have, well, if you have a weapon that has higher accuracy but lower attack, it might be better off. It might be better off for the higher hit rate, depending on how. Like,
hey, look!
Oh, it's another hazy-looking door. This is that thing. What's it called? A safe room. We can discuss our strategy inside. There are a lot of places even I don't know about in here.
This is that place from earlier.
Aw, damn it. An got back in.
What's up with this app?
Oh, she got the app. Igor, why did you give her the app? She doesn't have a persona.
Just said the word Sakamoto said, and I ended up...
Princess?
Huh?
Princess!
Oh dear. Oh right, the castle soldiers recognize her as the An that exists in Kamoshida's world. We don't exist in Kamoshida's world.
Aren't there even more shadows here than before?
And even if we did, like, I mean, I could imagine Ryuji being somewhere around here, but he'd probably be in the dungeons. We're too new to the school. I don't think we'd show up yet.
Just getting this far has been a real pain in my ass.
It's all because you guys provoked Kamoshida, you know. Still, he seems to be awfully on guard.
Anyways, how are we supposed to steal that treasure thing?
Don't be so hasty. First, we'll need to secure an infiltration route.
What?
A path to the treasure's location. But honestly, I think we'll need a little more manpower in order to accomplish this. At the very least, one more person would be nice.
That seems oddly convenient, considering An just made it in.
Hey, you say you don't have your memories and all, but somehow you still know about that kind of stuff? Do you think this thing's really got amnesia?
I mean, I wouldn't be so... I mean, to be fair, he could have a different... Like, I mean, retroactive amnesia is actually pretty uncommon, so... I believe in Mona. He might have...
At least you're a step above that, moron.
He might have some other kind of amnesia.
Don't call me a moron!
Although he did kind of straight up say he doesn't remember where he's from, which would be retroactive amnesia.
You sure talk big, but what if it turns out you're just some stray cat in the end?
That can't be.
Still, why was a princess in such an odd place?
Princess?
I could have sworn we were pursuing the readings of an intruder.
It doesn't matter now. We must take her back to King Kamoshida.
Who's this princess they're talking about?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and there's only one person I could think of it would be.
I should probably look into this.
We're gonna know.
And yet another question goes unanswered. Stuff like the castle and that navigation app are mysterious, but Morgana's got them both beat.
Remember, code names.
Oh, crap, sorry. What was I again? Oh, yeah, Skull.
This is bad.
That was fast.
Your friend, Lady An. She's been taken by shadows!
Wait, what? We sent her home earlier.
Yeah, and she apparently made it back in.
If Lady An does indeed have the app, it could be possible.
Oh no. Don't tell me it got put on hers just like mine.
Man, I gotta have a serious talking to Igor, like, maybe hold off on that until they actually have personas.
Damn it! We let her out for her own safety and she just came back in by herself. Damn it.
We don't got time to be taking a break. We need to hurry and rescue her. Indeed we do.
Yes.
Follow me, I'll guide you.
Okay, let's go.
She's just past the dining room looking place. Let's go. Oh dear. And we still can't, despite...
Who's in charge here?
That was the last game. This is real, or as real as a cognitive world can get. That was kind of real too, but it was like... Ah, it doesn't matter.
Something else.
Yeah, I'll just cleave him. And Morgana can... Why didn't I use Morgana's wind? I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of tired. If I've been a little bit more disorderly, like, in terms of my thoughts, if my thought process has been a little discombobulated, if I haven't been as... That's not good. If I haven't been nearly as concise with what I normally say, it's entirely because...
Step forward.
It's entirely because I'm really tired today. Unfortunately, sometimes I have to record these after work. It's not something I enjoy doing. It's not something I... Oh, crap. I was trying to heal, but, that didn't quite work. And these are the enemies that I think I have a persona with Dia, so I'm gonna heal up. Sometimes I have to record these, episodes after work, and that's not ideal in terms of, like, my exhaustion levels, because I work 10-hour days, so, it's a pretty long day, and after that long day, having to come home and record these is like, I have no mental energy left, but, I still have to put in the energy to... I still have to put in the energy to record these, and it does take a surprising amount of energy. Even if you're just talking to, like, a camera. Oh, that's not good. Well, actually, that's perfect, because, wait, no, that's not perfect. We can't... Well, I mean, I guess maybe it is perfect. Can we get a critical? Am I gonna run out of bullets? There we go! Last one! Oh, right, they all have to be knocked down.
I'm not done.
I'm tired! I forgot, we knocked the... In the earlier battle, in the tutorial battle, we knocked one down. And that was enough to, like... That was enough to get the, Sorry, I bumped into a thing. That was enough to, We had knocked one down, and that had been enough to, like, trigger the, hold up. But you actually have to have them all knocked down. And I completely forgot about that, so I just pumped that guy full of bullets, knocked him down, and didn't get anything out of it. Also, Ryuji got lunch.
Now I'm even more charming.
And Morgana got Patra. That's actually a really good setup for, like, kind of how they're gonna be throughout the game. Pretty much. Also, you can go into skills and heal up, and Morgana has the most SP right now, so... Now he doesn't. But it's only a little bit lower than Ryuji's. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's pretty much how they're going to be for the rest of the game. Ryuji is going to have, like, Lightning Elemental and physical skills, but you're probably mostly going to use them for physical. And Morgana is going to have wind skills and healing, but you're probably mostly going to be using him for healing, so... We probably have to go back out this way. Or not. Oh, no, this was the safe room we came out of. I got turned around. My bad. I'm gonna get lost a little bit, all the time, because I have a infamously bad sense of direction.
This way!
Like how I completely didn't point out that, earlier, while we were going through here, this area was was barred off by, bars, and, so we couldn't get in, and now it's not, so we can.
Look, I'll apologize for touching the armor without permission.
Oh man, someone did knock that armor over.
She totally doesn't get what's going on.
I guess...
Let's hurry. We have to save her.
I guess that was her. Are you ready? Of course I'm ready.
Yes.
What's all this about? Seriously, I'm gonna call the cops.
So, this is the intruder.
Oh no.
Kamoshida? Who's that?
That is you in cat ears and a bikini.
More importantly, what is this place? Why is the school turned into something like this?
I can't believe you mistook my aunt for someone like her.
I don't know, man. The resemblance is pretty uncanny.
Are you afraid?
I mean, I guess the real On's wearing more clothes, but...
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
I do as I please here. After all, this is my castle. The world of my desires.
What the? Wait, is this some red light district?
What a lively slave.
This isn't funny! Enough of the bullshit, Kamoshida!
Shit. The girls decided to tell me off. What do you think of that?
Talking back is like totally unforgivable.
And that is a ridiculous conception of what On actually is like.
In that case, she should be executed.
Like, I mean, the bikini was one thing, but like...
Now then, how should I play with you? Shall I tear you into little pieces?
Are you kidding me?
This is effed up.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is a thing now.
Is that what he thinks of the girls on the volleyball team?
Pretty much.
Hey, that's...
Kind of what this place represents. Oh, I guess this was just kind of happening in the same room.
Takamaki!
I'm surprised On didn't mention anything about the just, like, half-naked girls sitting on the ground.
Just when I was about to start enjoying myself.
Gross.
What's the deal with this guy?
Well, there's a long story, but it's basically awakened to a persona right now.
You little...
How many times are you gonna come back?
As many times as it takes.
I bet you just like those thieves. You came because you're pissed at me, huh? But, I forget that chick's name. But it's your fault she jumped, you know.
Look at this bastard. He doesn't even remember. In the group of girls we saw earlier, none of them could have been Chio because they were all, first of all, they're all blonde. because they all use the same model. But at the very least, like, none of them were actually like Chio, and he doesn't even remember her name.
You were so reluctant to throw yourself onto me that I had her take your place.
And now the game pretty much spells out exactly what happened to Chio, and it's pretty much as bad as we were fearing.
You bastard!
No!
Take one more step and I'll kill her on the spot.
Like, I know you don't know what it feels like, but basically you have to writhe in agony, and then a persona will come out, and you can kick their asses.
Damn it!
Just
right, Morgana?
sit back and enjoy the dismantlement show.
I mean, I'd let you borrow one of mine, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't work like that.
No, don't!
Maybe I'll start with her clothes.
You've already got one of them right there. Come on, man.
You're such a perv!
Hey, what are we gonna do?
So, like, think really hard about awakening to her persona. I know you don't know what that is yet, but, it'll help.
Takamaki!
Is this my punishment for what happened to Shio?
That's more like it. You should have looked like this from the start.
Shio, I'm so sorry.
You're just gonna listen to them?
Huh? No. I don't want that. You're right. Letting this piece of shit toy with me? What was I thinking?
It's like I always say, slaves should just behave and...
Shut up! I've had enough of this. You pissed me off, you son of a bitch!
My, it's taken far too long. Tell me, who is going to avenge her if you don't? Forgiving him was never the option. Such is the scream of the other you that dwells within. I am thou, thou art I. We can finally forge a contract.
I hear you, Carmen. You're right. No more holding back.
There you go. Nothing can be solved by restraining yourself. Understand? Then I'll gladly lend you my strength.
You know what? I'm not some cheap girl you can toy with, you scumbag.
Bitch!
You stole everything from Shiko. You destroyed her. Now it's your turn. I will rob you of everything!
How dare you! Enough of your insolence!
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now. Let's go, Carmen!
And On has finally...
How dare you deny King Kamoshida's love, you selfish lass! Pay for this insolence with your life!
And I say finally because, I asked her to before, and she didn't, but now she did awaken to her persona.
That dirtbag just sees women as sexual outlets. Don't make me laugh with that love bullshit. Come on, Carmen. Let's give them hell.
Alright. So,
You did it! They've fallen flat!
On has fire skills. Also, you can't hold up bosses. It won't let you... It won't let you. We're enemies no matter what's happened. Go ahead. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
That won't
There you
work
go.
right now.
So, all out attack time. I also have Augie.
Jack-o'-lantern!
Because I got a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, they're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker! Okay, guys, let's do it!
Alright, Ryuji. I'll let you finish him off. Or he's resistant to electricity. I completely forgot about that. Alright, Morgana. I'll let you finish him off. Or he's also resistant to wind.
There would be a woman who could stand up to King Kamoshida.
Also, I kind of didn't address it, but yes, that is a demon sitting on a toilet.
Outside of school, that guy's nothing but a pathetic loser.
And there we go.
Oh shit.
Wait!
You probably don't want to strain yourself. You kind of just awaken to a persona.
Why'd you come here, man? And more importantly, how?
Ryuji, is now really the time?
Hey, is that how you speak to a woman? Are you alright, Lady On?
You guys, come on.
Lady On?
Yeah, seriously, what's with that, Morgana?
Wait, what is this thing? Is it alive? How can it talk?
This is a cat. His name is Morgana. He follows me around, well, he followed me around to school today and sat on my desk.
And where in the world are we?
I'm surprised you didn't hear him, considering he was meowing right behind you.
Just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry.
How am I supposed to calm down?
Morgana's sound effects, man.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you're also kind of wearing a cat suit and, like, a cat mask.
Why am I dressed like this? When did I...
About the same time you awaken to your persona.
What's with this?
You look great.
Huh? What are you talking about? What the hell are you thinking?
It worked for Ryuji.
Well, I'm stumped. A search party will be coming for us soon. There's no time to explain. We don't have a choice. Let's retreat for now.
Sounds good.
We were just getting fired up and you had to go and get in the way. Fine. Here, give me your arm. You take the other side. Which one you want?
Whichever's not carbonated.
They're both actually.
Damn it, Ryuji.
Then...
Here you go.
To be fair, I can't really blame Ryuji.
What about me?
Huh? But you're a cat.
Have you calmed down, Lady On?
Morgana, right? I really am talking to a cat. This feels so strange. Oh, sorry. You're not a cat, right?
It's only natural that you're confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Hey, Morgana, you yelled at us when we called you a cat.
Honestly, I still can't believe what happened.
Like, I totally get that you're biased and all, but...
My power. My persona.
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady On. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right?
And we explained it all off screen, so we don't have to hear it all again.
Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
Which is actually impressive, considering how long it took Ryuji to catch up on that.
The volleyball team's keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a blind eye. If guys like us try and complain, they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho. He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help? You mean you want us to take you along?
Dude, she has a persona. You have a persona, I have a persona, Morgana has a persona, and she has a persona. Why wouldn't we take her along?
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
Hey, what should we do?
She'll be great, man. Like,
I agree as well. We are lacking in manpower after all.
yeah, Morgana said he wanted another person, and now we have another person.
Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down. Ah, fine.
Why do you sound so disappointed, man? We have another party member.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along. I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did. Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done. I won't let any more people suffer because of him. I'll do whatever it takes.
I sense a strong fighting resolve from An. And that means... we're going back to the interrogation room.
I doubt something as dangerous as your group could have been pulled off with orthodox methods.
I mean, we're kind of talking about going into a cognitive world and, like, stealing people's hearts, so...
It wouldn't be odd if you had someone that was proficient in deceiving the eyes of others. If you're listening, then answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the lover's persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And I didn't skip past any of that this time, because I didn't press the button. Alright, so, another confidant, another social link, another rank up.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Lover's Confidant. Fusing personas of the Lover's Arcana will now grant you EXP due to Arcana Burst. An can now use Baton Pass.
Just let me know when you're heading back in. Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info.
Yeah, that'll help.
Give me your number and chat ID. And, I'll be counting on you then. Same goes for you, Morgana.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady An. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration for others.
Morgana, you are, like, hopelessly head over heels for her.
And the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal.
You do remember that she beat up a bunch of people, right?
She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Dude. You know, it'd be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
True. Our best option would be to make a secret hideout where we could discuss these things.
Hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work.
Oh man, and it's blocked off, so like, people won't go up there.
It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout. I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world. That being said, I'll need someone to take care of me. I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place.
The train will be arriving.
Well, we now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
I mean, I live at a cafe.
Okay. Let's go look at my new residence for this world.
So maybe having a cat around... I hope Sujiro likes you, man. The Shujin Academy rooftop will be your hideout from now on.
Hey.
The store's still open. Go upstairs. Can I talk to this punk rock woman first? Yes.
Hey.
Hey, lay off the customers. Sorry if he was rude, Doctor.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind. Wait, she said doctor? Come on, you're getting in the way. Go upstairs. Thanks, I'll see you later.
Thanks for coming.
Come back again.
No.
Phew, that's it for today. Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations, and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey!
Hey, are we there yet? Huh?
Time to head home.
Well, I've got to get home and start making dinner. But making dinner? I thought you lived alone. Why can't you just
What the?
do whatever?
What is this place? Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Actually, it's a cafe.
Hey, are you...
This is my new friend. He's a skilled magician.
I was wondering why I heard meowing.
And ventriloquist.
What did you bring it here for?
And cat impersonator. It followed me here.
Not my problem. Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go. Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of. Fine. But keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
Don't worry, I'll get a spray bottle. I don't care if Morgana can reason. I'm still using a spray
Is
bottle.
that the ruler of this place?
Morgana, we gotta keep up the appearance. I gotta spray you with water.
You seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump.
This is a pretty big room, actually.
Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than my room.
Seriously. I had to keep calling out in that cute little voice.
I'm not gonna take care of it. You take care of it. That's all on you. Comes back literally 5 seconds later with a plate of food.
Make sure you wash that dish.
Will
By the
do.
way, have you decided on a name?
I'm gonna call him...
Morgana? Huh.
Well, I mean, I was gonna go with a different name, but I guess Morgana works.
I was hoping I'd get to name it.
Oh man, you can totally name him. Shut up, Morgana.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you.
Well, I mean, you don't have a
To be
criminal
honest,
record.
This place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells.
Yeah, where were you living?
Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am?
Pretty much.
To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth.
Yeah, that's kind of what you said the first time, right?
I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form.
Huh. Is that form a cat?
I already told you, I'm an honest-to-God human.
Real convincing, man.
If I were originally just a cat, how could I talk? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. This is like an anime game. There are tons of cats in anime and games that can talk.
There's no doubt that the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it, too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place.
Aw, man.
Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world. Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
Ooh. Really?
Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal.
Alright, I don't spray you with the spray bottle. You tell me about infiltration tools. How about that?
In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools.
Well, I like my deal better, but I guess that works.
How does that sound?
Let's do this.
I like that answer. Then it's a deal.
It is a deal indeed. Morgana seems rather happy. And yes, this happens every time you make a social link. Every time.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them. Answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And we get the magician, Morgana. And he allows you to create basic infiltration tools.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Magician Confidant. Fusing personas, the Magician Arcana will now grant you EXP due to Arcana Burst. You have learned how to make infiltration tools from Morgana. Oh man.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time.
2 social links in one day.
By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card.
Heck yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on.
Sounds good, man.
Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This is all part of our deal. Got it?
Got it.
I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay?
Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though. Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag of yours. And we're getting a text message. Thanks for everything today. You saved me. I didn't even thank you properly. It's fine. No, it's not. Anyway, I wanted to let you know, at least. See you tomorrow.
Hey!
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too, so I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me. No thanks. At any rate, is this really a place for someone to live in? It's not that bad. Also, now if we try to go out...
Hey!
Where do you think you're going? We'll be busy tomorrow, won't we? Let's just call it a day and go sleep. So, you know how the game has been telling us to sleep from up until this point? Well, now that duty falls on Morgana. And because of that, Morgana has gained a bit of a reputation. But I'll save that conversation and a bunch of other conversations for another day because we are going on quite a bit longer. This was another longer episode, but I guess that's just gonna be how some of these are gonna have to be. I hope you guys don't mind the long episodes. I know they're right now I don't have a whole lot of people watching these, but if you're one of the people who are watching these and you'd prefer like shorter episodes, let me know. I'll see what I can do about it. But once again, this is a really long game, and I generally prefer to like not record super short episodes because we just have way too many. But anyways, yeah. So let me know what you think of the episode lengths. And for now, let's just call it a day here.
I should write something.
So I'm gonna go save because we can do that on the screen now. There we go. And that's it. All right. See you in the next one. Peace out, guys.